us back at this.
Missing up drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like cookies. I'm on the run cause the fish trying bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Keeping my pride aside.
Yes, sir. It is Gator, the fantasy guy. We got another one. Pimp your roster. You guys know what it is. Gator, the fantasy guy. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can keep on seeing these episodes, especially to my Dynasty people that try to fix their rosters. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on X. You guys already know what it is. It is Pimp Your Roster. Let me shout out the brand I got on right now. This is Ski the Brand out of the DMV. Shout out to Ski the Brand. Bucket hats, smell goods, hats, whatever you like, you got it. All right, we're gonna get straight into it. I know y'all ain't come here to see the brand. Y'all came here to see me and this roster I'm about to deliver. So let's get started. So let me explain the type of roster we have today. This is going to be a Dynasty league, of course, 12 team, 1 quarterback, full PPR. Okay, guys. And I'm going to read I got this sent over by a league owner, and this is what he said. He said, 1 year ago, I adopted this roster. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't stacked, but it had all the potential. And over the last 12 months, I've rebuilt, retooled, and reshaped this squad with one goal in mind: to contend. Okay. When I took this team over, it needed direction, assets, moved aging pieces and peak value, stockpile, draft capital, and targeted cornerstone players. Every trade had a purpose. Every waiver move had a plan. So, guys, this sounds like an owner that is, try to make his team better. He's on waivers. He's doing all of this stuff. So let's actually look at this roster. Boom. All right. I know this person. I know the owner of this roster, and he wants a makeover, and that's what we're here for. We're here to do the makeover. Let's go through the roster. Drake May, quarterback. Omarion Hampton, Woody Marks. We all know that Montgomery's joining Woody Marks, so like I said, it's definitely a stock down. It doesn't mean trade, but it's definitely a stock down. I personally would trade, but definitely stock down. Jordan Addison, Michael Wilson, Dalton Schultz, Terry McLaurin, Keenan Allen. We have kickers. We have kickers and defenses on this team. Offseason, we're going to talk about that. Spencer Rattler, Will Shipley, Chuba Hubbard, Andre Ichovaz, Shavers, Roma Dunze, Winnington, Io Maynor, Kendrick Bourne, Diami Brown, Marvin Mims, Taylor, the rookie tight end, and Jake Tomes. And we got the Miami defense. Let's see what the IR. We have 3 IR spots. He doesn't have them full. We have Mixon. We have Joe Mixon. We have a kicker in the IR. That's very interesting. Taxi. We don't have the taxi full. I'm guessing this player probably took the players out of the taxi to play because you got some rookies up here. Let's see draft picks. We have 4 draft picks. We have the 103, which is pretty good. 103, you're probably looking at Carnell Tate as a draft pick. I don't know if that's going to save your league. I don't know if that's going to save you in this circumstance. I would say no, it wouldn't. We have a second. We have a 210. We have a 410. We have a 503, and he has 4 picks. So in the draft for the owner of this team, in the draft, you can't the draft is not going to save you. Yeah, we know that the draft's not going to save you. I do like your quarterback in this 1 quarterback league. You got a young guy, Dynasty, and you only need 1 quarterback, really. You should have some backup quarterbacks. Let's see if you had any backups. Spencer Rattler, that's a no-no. So you need to upgrade your quarterback room for sure. Like, I'm not saying you can only start 1 quarterback, but if something was happening to May, you need to have a Geno or Derek Carr. I mean, you probably can pick up Derek Carr right now, guys. I mean, you need somebody. I'm not saying these are the best options. I love Omarion Hampton. I think this might be the cornerstone of your team. We're looking at one of the cornerstones of your team, right? And that doesn't mean you need to keep him. He just probably has one of the highest values on your team. All right. Drake May as well. And Roma Dunze. Now, if Roma Dunze is your best wide receiver, I just don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to help for competing. It's not going to help for competing. We'll see what's going on with DJ Moore if they trade DJ Moore. But we saw Rome Odunze have a great start of the year, and then they went to something else, and he was not even startable. I saw a lot of people dropping Rome Odunze at the end, not Dynasty, but just like regular. So he had a bad moment at the end of the year. You do have some trade asset here, and I think that's good. I would not add Keenan Allen to trade asset now. You got to ride that off to the wind, guys. That just has to be somebody he's going to retire on your team. Nobody should be trading for Keenan Allen in the offseason, if you feel me. Maybe midseason, things are going on. He's actually performing good. He's having a good stretch. Yeah, you can do that. So your trade asset that I do like, first of all, I would say number one person that I would be really trying to trade right now would be Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson got to leave the team. Get Michael Wilson's off your team. He went crazy. He had a good year, and I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he is a waiver player. Let's not forget. He is a waiver player. It could get better with Kyler Murray leaving town, and at least by Wednesday he's going to be. As soon as free agency opens up, he's saying that he's going to get released. So I was trying to see what I can get the most for with Michael Wilson. Another player that you have that I like that I believe you can trade is Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin is a very solid. This is what I call production. Terry McLaurin is production. So you don't have to move him. I would be okay if he had a down year last year. Coming into this year, he's probably going to have a way better year. He's going to be healthier, and of course the quarterback is going to be there. So if you want to keep him for production, just to keep on going, I really like the play there. And Jordan Addison and Chuba Hubbard, those are the four players that I believe that can give you some wiggle room to make some trades. There's some players I would also say that you should drop. Kicker and defense, and I told you guys in the offseason, I'm not saying drop every defense and every kicker. If you have my kicker, Dallas Cowboys kicker, if you have Arbery, you might not want to drop him, and that makes sense. I probably wouldn't drop him either. I'll probably hold him too. But right here we have McManus, and we have the Buffalo defense. Like Buffalo, you don't have to hold the Buffalo defense. These are two players that you can, if you go to a free agency right now, you can pick up two potential players instead of having this defense on you. And now these potential players might not go crazy at all, actually, but you have room to pick up more players. So I would drop these two. I would drop McManus, the defense. Rattler, he'd be kicked off my team ASAP. McNichols kicked off. Andre Ichovas, Shavers, kick him off. Kick him off your team. You don't need him. Rome Odunze is a stay, of course. Winnington, kick him off. I wish Io Maynard was in your taxi. You probably moved in. Mumfield, you can kick him off. Kendrick Bourne, you can kick Kendrick Bourne off. And I'm saying this confidently in the offseason, you can kick these players off your team. These are waiver wire people. These are waiver wire people. Marvin Mims, kick him off your team if you like. Diami Brown, I would kick him off my team. Of course, I'll keep Taylor and I'll keep Tonges. I would keep him as well because, Kittle's going through his injury thing. Miami defense on your bench, kick him off your team. What are we doing? You don't have to have Miami's defense here. Joe Mixon in the IR, fully understood. Tyler Bass in your IR, we have a problem. This is not good. This is not good, So I would be trying to move that 103, see if you can get to the 101. Make some moves and see if you can get maybe pack like I'm thinking like a Jordan Addison and the 103 to get the 101. Maybe you can get one of the top running backs because you definitely need some running back help. Omari Hampton can't be the only one. Yeah, Omari Hampton needs help. You can't just leave Omari Hampton out there by himself. All right, so you got Chuba Hubbard, which is cool. I like Chuba Hubbard. If you can trade him, I would and try to. And what I'm noticing, you don't got no big fish. You need big fish. You have no big fish. You don't have that guy that can hold you down. Where's the guy that when everything goes wrong, he can give you 35? I'm not saying Michael Wilson can't give you 35. I'm not saying Omari Hampton might not give you 35. I mean, it's possible, but I don't see no big fish here. Where's the CMCs? Where's the Derrick Henry? You need players like that. And so with all the assets you have, you do have the assets. You need to be trying to make trades. So that's how you become a contender. Terry, I'm not mad if you want to keep Chuba Hubbard, if you want to keep Terry McLaurin. I think that's cool. I think that's safe if you want to compete. Now, if you're rebuilding, he said he wants to compete. So if he wants to compete, that's the way to go about it. If you're rebuilding, I would sell all those assets and try to get the one-on-one or something like that. And you definitely need some more, like I said, some quarterback. So, guys, that was the roster. Quick and short. Just trying to help you guys to, Get your rosters up, man. Start working on your rosters before the season start, before the pre-hype of draft starts. So you got to make sure you're doing that. You guys already know what it is. It's Pimp Your Roster, sponsored by Gator. I'm the sponsor. I'm about to sponsor my own shit. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate all you guys for tapping in. Definitely, like I always say, follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG, TikTok, X. We just dropped some stuff on TikTok. Really fun about the trade. A couple trades going on. A couple people being franchise tagged. So, I mean, right now, not a lot of crazy stuff going on, but definitely, stay awake and should be really fun March 11th. A lot of pieces moving. So, y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.